Happy hunting.
Hunt me.
I am the hunted one.
I'm hunting most things.
Let's hunt something. You can hunt. Long have you hunted me?
You're being hunted.
Good morning, welcome back to another top 10 curated hunts for Steam Hunt for the 21st of October, the Sunday. Let's get into the hunts for today. The first one up is finally one of our mods is up there in the top 10. Play it forward with the Mute 40 Sync. The Dirty Electronics Mute 4 synth is a synth with inputs, a digital wavetable synthesizer, analog to noise circuit, programmable sequencer. The board looks absolutely stunningly built. Like, one of the things I will say about technology is that we're having this massive explosion in creativity because of technology, right? People can actually design their own PCB boards with the actual elements they want on there without having to spend like masses and masses of money to get what they want. I mean, 90 quid for a synth like this, that's pretty damn cheap really compared to what you're going to get on it. Pix 2 is next. This one's really appealing to me. Radical contemporary rangefinder camera. Meet Pixie, our radical take on what a modern camera should be. So it's a rangefinder camera, which means you can also mount like old school classic lenses onto this, but when you press the shutter on this thing, it goes straight to your phone. That's absolutely fire. Like, to be able to take a photo in that kind of conventional way and then bang, it's on your digital device, and then being able to socially share that, like, that just opens up so many like creative possibilities. The smartphone generation meets experienced photographers, aka people born before the internet. Oh wow. For the love and thrill of taking pictures without a screen. ... Make that pronounced with the extra dots. The Pixie has no screen and doesn't need one. Your screen of choice, the smartphone, is already in your pocket. A new original rangefinder, different camera with the choice of using an optical viewfinder. Is a true rangefinder camera and the most compact of its kind. Bright optical viewfinder, you frame images naturally. With the optical rangefinder, you precisely select the focus in the scene. Once you try it, there's no turning back. Absolutely stunning. You can use all the old school like a Zeiss or Vogtlander, you know, with the 0.95 lux. Let's go. Looks amazing. French company, never heard of it before. I didn't know they even had this. I presume there's a Pix 1, is there? I never saw that. M compatible lens mount, or M39 with the right adapter. You can see there on this photo above me here, he's got it like disconnected and he's putting a lens on it. Stunning idea. I love the idea of being able to take it on a conventional camera and with the phone in your pocket and then reviewing it afterwards. That's just super cool. Skywater is next. Skyrim. Welcome to Skywalker. In today's world, the most abundant source of clean air is all around us in the air we breathe. I'm seeing a lot of these patented air to water technologies popping up, and the good thing about that is that anything that we can apply technology to natively, that we can power sustainably. So hopefully this powers by solar power or something equivalent. Otherwise it's kind of using more energy to create water, and to be able to extract it and then filter it as well. I think it's just like a no-brainer really. No wonder like we're putting out so many different bits of technology in the world. I would love something. I would love a whole array of like sustainable technologies like this: solar panels, batteries, water filtering, wind power. All of it would be the best. Viscio CNC homemade aluminium capable CNC mill. 3-axis CNC mill, high speed 600x600 Mach 3 USB interface. I don't know what that is. Aluminium milling capable. This really interests me. It's such a shame that it's not made its money yet. I mean, it's probably only been up a day, but it's only had $1 out of a $40,000 goal, which is kind of like upsetting really for them, because it looks a cool little thing. It looks like you can build it yourself. 22-year-old IT technician living in Fara, Italy. I've always wanted a CNC at home. I studied CNC machines at school a few years ago. One day I saw my friend's homemade CNC laser built on a drafting table with a 5-watt laser attached, and promised to myself I must build something bigger, better, and with 3 or more axes to it. Look at this thing. This boy's like gone in. It's got like a really nice controller on there. It's got like a proper gearing system. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. What kind of cutter is that on the top? Doesn't really say. Plastic, wood, aluminum milling capability. Look at this thing. That is so sweet. Oh man, and it's quite big as well actually. I'm surprised this guy hasn't made his money for this, because I wonder how many of these machines he can make. I wonder how much money he needs and what he's asking for. So he's asking for 40,000. I presume he's buying all the equipment and making them by hand himself. I might shoot him a message actually, because I've always wanted a CNC machine. How much is he asking for a fully assembled one? Right, full kit, a fully working kit for other. Oh, hang on a minute. There's an early bird of 2,500 euros. So it's about £2,000. I don't know how much that. I mean, I'm guessing that with all the research and the controller and all the electronics, I'm guessing there's a lot of. Is that fully built? Probably, yeah, fully working machine for the first 5 backers. So 2,500 euros, so about £2,000. I think that's pretty damn reasonable, actually. Evergreen is next, a design system for the web. Evergreen is a React UI framework for building ambitious products on the web, brought to you by Segment. I've heard of Segment before. Works out of the box, flexible and composable. I was going to say compostable. We're getting that. So many green and eco products on the site these days. Enterprise grade, driving adoption of design systems, growing the design system. All of these like different blog posts at the bottom here. There are so many different frameworks out there on the web. It can be super overloading to decide which one to go for, because the moment you select one of these is the moment that another one pops up the week after, which is better than the one you've got. So I find it incredibly difficult to decide on which one of these like front-end design framework systems I should go for. That's the overwhelming thing for me, is that I don't want to get into a tool and then be so into it in 6 months time that all of a sudden another tool comes out which can simplify all the hard work of learning that stuff. I just want to be able to get in there and make, you know. Cute isometric objects designs for your projects. So this website is giving away, as far as I can see, just hundreds and hundreds of isometric objects that you can use in your scenes, and I'm pretty sure it's open. Oh no, there is a license. 2 yearly licenses give away to new subscribers every month, and then there's also a request new objects here as well. I'm definitely interested in downloading this pack. Maybe I'll make some new Steam Hunt animations for the front end of this show episode. Pitop. Welcome to a world of creation. pi-topOS, the innovative interface that delivers on everything you have come to expect from a modern operating system. This looks quite decent. Learn to code, create physical computing projects, and track your progress, and even test your code in real time. So I don't know if you've seen one of these yet. This is like a Pitop laptop where you slide the keyboard forward, and inside there at the top left is actually a Raspberry Pi 3B. And then there's also a breadboard next to it, so you can do all your like experiments with LED lights and anything really. You can be controlling servos and everything. So if you're looking to get your kids into like messing around with electronics and PCB boards, this is probably the best thing to go for, because it doesn't have all the usual kind of Mac or Windows like little apps, and so maybe you can just get them to like experiment with it a little bit more. It's, I guess in a way it's kind of restrictive, but then also it makes you think creatively about doing it. I know my daughter will end up playing bloody YouTube on it, but I would absolutely love on it. I didn't realize they had a whole OS actually, but it makes more sense to have an OS. Learn to code in Scratch. That's another thing I really want to get my daughter into this year, is to play with Scratch, because I think it's an easy programming system for her to learn. Hubi, sync all of your content in one place, reserve your handle and spot in the beta. So this looks kind of neat. I'm not quite sure what it's pulling together. I presume it's pulling together all the things that you're interested in. Clash of creative minds from 5 different continents. Select your interests, passions, and the things you care about most. Animals, travel, fitness, and wellness. Swipe to enhance your experience. All in one profile. So it brings all your Facebook, LinkedIn, interests, causes, all in one place. I'm kind of interested with these things, because I kind of feel like social media stuff without a blockchain to it doesn't really fit into this day and age. Maybe they've been spending like 2 or 3 years on this thing and then they just brought it out. But I like the name. The username is the domain name is good. Hubi. It's kind of snappy. And maybe a UI different front end is what the next generation is looking for. They want a simplified interface with interfaces they already know. Folding Bike by Tofa. Tofa pulls together some amazing hunts, and I had to include this one. Slide and 2-second quick fold, the best low frame bike ever. Seeing a lot of these low frame bikes, normally because they've got like a power unit at the bottom, but this one's like got a step on thing. Look how nice the leather and craftsmanship is on this bike. Using quick and small, using gravity assist folding, super low frame, is friendly to skirts. You can be as elegant as ever. Look at that, like stitching on the back. It's crazy. 8 kilometers an hour. Slide to explore. According to our research, 8 kilometers an hour is the best speed to experience a city. Slow down with sliders. You will find the best balance of sliding and cycling at 8 kilometers an hour. I guess you can keep fit as well as like biking as well. You can just push along. No need to worry about your chain again with our Interhub 3-speed design, which can maintain speeds up to 22 miles an hour. Jesus Christ. A very, very cool bike. I think they do an e-bike as well. I don't think this one's an e-bike. I think this is just like a pedal and push bike, which seem to be quite popular at the minute. Finally today, finishing on a cool gadget, USB gadget, open source, called Nemah, which is to transform your gestures to keyboard events. So it's kind of like a device that you plug in. So that's what it is, a little USB device, and then you can like move certain gestures or like swipes to do various functionalities. So you might be able to wave your hand so a presentation moves on. Say you've got like doing a keynote or something, you can just swipe over the top of the machine to move the slide on. Documents, pictures, songs, and the like. How does it work? Nemah implements 2 basic functions: gesture recognition and keyboard and mouse event generation over USB. The format is realized through the APDS 9960 sensor. I mean, it's amazing the open source stuff we've got these days. Like, you can literally build anything. Let me shut this down. Alright, this is what the website looks like as of October 2018. All the hunts are on the right hand side. When you click through, appear on the left. Hit the white button above, takes you through to the hunt. To fill out this form, put in a title, subdescription, upload an image up to 5 meg in size, maximum for a GIF, then put 1,000 characters of text, then put some tags, hit post, goes to the Steam blockchain underneath your account, so on your profile page, but it also goes onto the Steam Hunt website, and then at 12 o'clock Korean time, so about 4 p.m. GMT, so work it out from that. The bidbot will run after about an hour and upvote your post, and any comments and upvotes you get will help you get a nice little upvote on your post by the bidbot. So it's absolutely worth doing. If you've never used it before, you don't have a Steam account, top right hand corner, click on sign up and you can get a free account right there. That's it for me today. I will catch up with you tomorrow. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.
Prepare the path of a steam.
Smell steam.
Stomnassie? Wat is een stomnassie? Stoommachine. Why shouldn't the guy let off a little steam?
The steam!